Hello, everyone. So, today we'll be covering English conversations, past experiences. We're going to go over addressing someone you can't remember. So, first, you could say, I don't mean to be forward, but don't I know you from somewhere? Or could it be that we've met before? You remind me of someone. You wouldn't happen to be James. Don't I know you from the apartments in Rancho? Haven't we met before? You look familiar. So now we're going to go over some general comments about past experiences that you could say. So it's good or great to see you again, or it's good to run into you like this. You're looking good, or you're looking well, or you haven't changed much. You haven't changed at all. You've hardly changed. It's been ages, or it's been so long, or it's been such a long time. I can't believe it's you. Is that really you? Small world, isn't it? So, this is an idiom like it's a small world because we knew each other from the past. Here's a quick conversation asking and talking about friends and acquaintances. I wonder what happened to Jose.
The last I heard, Jose had changed jobs.
Have you heard anything from Amy?
I haven't heard from her in ages. Do you know anything about our teacher?
We used to email, but lately I've lost touch.
Did you know that Andy got married?
That's great news. I'm really happy for him. So now we're going to go over some transition and connectors, letting the other person know that you're transitioning or talking about something else that happened from a past experience. What happened on your vacation when you went to France? So, what happened is the transition or the connector to the next part of the conversation. So, how did your visit to New York go? How did your visit to New York turn out? Did anything interesting happen on your trip? One morning on our vacation in Ireland, we decided to go for a walk. So you could say one morning, one afternoon, or one day. Next, we hiked from our hotel to the River Shannon. So it's almost like an order, but they're a sequence. Along the way, we saw an old castle that's been there for over 800 years. Then we decided to go canoeing along the river. After that, we wanted to go horseback riding. In the meantime, it had started to rain, so we went into some shops. So now we're just going to add some information to what we've already said. All of a sudden, it stopped raining and the sun came out from behind the clouds. And all of a sudden is the added information. By the time we got back to our room, we were wet, tired, and hungry. To make matters worse, when we finally dried off, the hotel cafe was closed and we couldn't get any food. Unfortunately, that day was a national holiday and there was no bus service. So these are conclusions or ending when you're ending the conversation or ending the story. In the end, we found some vending machines and we were able to eat some snacks from there. To make a long story short, we cleaned up and went to bed. So here's the dialogue from past conversations and long time no see. You bump into someone that you haven't seen in a long time. Matthew, I can't believe it. There's someone I know over there. Laura?
Oh my gosh, Sarah. Sarah McLean, is that you?
Well, it's Sarah Jones now, but yeah, it's me.
No way. Nice to see you, Sarah. Like, it's been ages.
I know. Gee, you haven't changed a bit.
I don't know about that. What have you been doing all this time?
Oh, the usual. You know, life, work, family, and yourself?
Well, that's a long story.
I'd love to hear it, but first let me introduce my husband. Matthew, meet Laura Johnson.
Hi, Matthew. Nice to meet you.
How do you do, Laura?
Laura and I lived in the same dorm at college.
So this is the Laura.
I hope you haven't told any stories.
Nothing that isn't true.
Now I'm really in trouble. Anyway, how come I haven't seen you two here before?
Well, we only joined the golf club this summer.
Matthew got transferred to a new job in the city. We've been getting settled into our new house.
You always were a go-getter, Sarah. Are you still into acting?
Acting? Is there something I should know?
Oh, it was just amateur stuff. But that wasn't all we did for kicks, was it?
Don't remind me.
The good old college days, huh? But didn't you go to Europe for a while?
Yeah, I traveled around and then I ended up living in Italy for 10 years.
Wow. What were you doing in Italy?
Well, first I had a ball just touring around and then I got a job teaching English.
Well, we do have a lot to catch up on. Like, whatever happened to Brenda?
You'll never guess, but she ended up in New Zealand.
What do you know? We used to have a riot together.
Didn't we? Anyway, sorry, I have to run, but give me a ring. I'm in the book.
So are we. Edison on Cormorant Drive.
Got it. It was nice meeting you, Matthew.
Same here.
Sarah always had good taste. Hope to see you soon.
You can count on it.